What's up, my planning boos? Planning boo printing back with another video, and we are in my social media planner for the week of the 19th through the 25th, using the seasonal sticker book, last year's fall sticker book, and some help from Squad Life and Colorful Boxes. So I am going to start off by struggling with my stencil again to create me some lines in the box, just so I can make myself a checklist. And I'm the only person that I know personally who can have a stencil and still not get her boxes nor her lines straight. But I need the lines, so I'm gonna make them anyway. So I'm just going to line the stencil up as best as possible and draw me about 10 spaces just to fill in that spot and give myself a checklist, because it has been working out for me. So as always, I am going to start off by covering up the headers with these labels, and this really sets the mood for the spread, which is why I like starting off on the left hand side, because if I can get the left hand side to look good, then I can get the right hand side to follow. So these header stickers are a little bit larger than normal, so I won't have equal boxes and equal spaces in each section, but that's okay. It builds character because it's not symmetrical or exactly the same. So placing those headers, and then I'm going to take this long banner sticker that says I love the feel of autumn, and I think that green is the very pretty. Speaking of the feel of autumn, I had got off work this morning and I was like, oh my goodness, it's a little airish outside. You know, it's cold, and I know different people live in different places, but the thermostat on my car had read 53 degrees, and I was like, yep, it's cold. It ain't as cold as Michigan though. I would rather take Texas cold than Michigan cold any day. But anyway, there were these leaves in the seasonal sticker book that went with the color scheme of the spread, even though it's not the same exact leaves that's in the banner. So I wanted to use them anyway, just because they were the same colors. And I'm just trying to make a floor of leaves, or whatever you want to call it. But these stickers are paper, and for whatever reason I struggle with paper stickers, and I tried to take the easy way out by having a bunch of them together and laying them down as one big sticker, but they started to tear, so that wasn't going to work. So I end up just laying them down individually, and it wasn't enough stickers to reach all the way across, but I'll deal with that problem later. So I just placed the last one at the bottom, and now I'm just using my scissors to clean up those edges to make it look a little bit more straight. So I will be out of frame, but all I'm doing is just cleaning up those edges, that's all. And I know I didn't show y'all my plan with me from last week for whatever reason. My computer and my editing software was tripping. So I was like, I'm not going to continue to try and play catch up. I'm just going to move forward, and hopefully I can figure out how to get this stuff to working. But do forgive me for not having the plan with me for last week. So now I'm just going to place these bikes. One of the bikes came from the seasonal sticker book, and the other one came from the fall sticker book. And the only difference between the both of them is one of them is trimmed in rose gold, which is that second one I'm putting down. But it doesn't really make a difference because the rose gold was so minimal on the bike. And I was going to put this happy fall y'all sticker down, but I thought that'd be too quotey. So I said I'll just put that somewhere else later. But I am going to use this fall wreath. I never really seen anybody have a fall wreath. The only time I seen them was at Michael's, but I only seen people with the Christmas wreaths. So to help fill in some of that space, I'm using this Squad Girl with the bike, and with the way she's leaning, it made the sticker look crooked to me, so I lifted it up to replace it, and I just decided she just gonna look crooked. I guess she's leaning over with the bike, so that's just gonna stay there. So now we're gonna go to the right hand side, and I am going to start off with that Monday through Sunday section at the top, and I'm going to place this background sticker, and then I am going to layer a gift thanks sticker on top, which still brings in those same leaves with those same colors. And I'm just leaving myself enough room to write in what I want to write in. I would have to force myself to write smaller because I have big handwriting, but that's okay. And I am just going to place these other wreaths back and forth across the page. And I had this sticker book and these stickers for a long time, and I never knew what kind of spread I wanted to do with them. But I have so many stickers that I need to go through, and I said, okay, I'm just going to use the stickers, and however it turns out is however it turns out. Which, y'all will see at the end, it turned out pretty cute. Now I'm going to place 2 bullet points on each day, and I know it's kind of hard to see, but these are star bullet points that came out of the Squad Life book, and one of my stickers went missing, so I just had to pull another one. And while I'm placing these bullet points, something crossed my mind. I'm ready for this last release so I can get my 2021 lineup together, because yeah, I got what I got from Disney, and as far as the Mickey Mouse stickers, and the princesses are not really my thing. It just seems a little bit too much for me, so I'm not getting anything from that release. But I do want to wait to the last release of the year just so I can complete my 2021 lineup, and it seems like it is taking forever. Now I pretty much got my lineup together of what I want to use my planners and everything for, but I don't want to put out a video or try to finalize my lineup until I have seen all options out on the table, so I can make a fully informed final decision, because nothing worse than making a decision and not having all the information. And all the information in this case means knowing what's coming out at the end of the year. So yeah, that was pretty much that. But if you got your 2021 lineup together, leave me a comment below. Let me know that you ain't buying nothing else. What you got is what it's gonna be, and that's gonna be it. So now, I love me a good black colorful box. I don't know why something so simple makes me so happy, but I am going to place a black colorful box on every day, because I think black goes with everything, every single spread. I don't care what your spread looks like. I feel like you can always add a black colorful box or some black stickers in every spread just to make it pop. So I'm just straightening up the stickers and going to continue to put the colorful boxes, lining them up as best as possible. So what y'all think? Looks pretty good, right? I like it so far. So that space still looks a little empty to me, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And I was just curious to see how the layered sticker would look in that spot. And that's when I learned to leave well enough alone. It was fine right where it was. So I ended up putting it back. But I did realize, since this is my to-do section, I didn't give myself a checklist. So I am going to put a wreath right there just to fill in that top spot next to the arrow. And I am going to put this happy fall banner sticker down. Could you call it a banner? I don't know. But just so I wouldn't have to white out any space, I placed the long part of the L right on the line, and that way it looks perfect. You don't have to try to use a jelly roll or anything to white out the space that's behind it, and it all falls on the line. So I think that turned out pretty decent. And that space that's at the bottom, there was some confetti in the seasonal sticker book, so I just cut those confetti pieces up and spread it around the bottom where the bikes are, just to help fill in a lot of that open space, because I didn't know what else to put there, and I didn't want to overwhelm one side of the page with dolls. So using confetti is a good way of filling in space. So I am just going to flip back through this book for some bullet points, and I was going to use some asterisks that I saw in this book on this page, but then I decided against it, and I'm going to make myself a checklist with some hearts instead, because I felt like these stickers right here would have thrown off the whole spread in general. So I'm just going to use those little random hearts. So one here, then one there, and then one more final one. So like anything else, this last sticker will be the end of the plan with me. And I like to say shout out to my new subscribers, old subscribers. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love reading your comments down below. And let me know what you think of this spread. I am going to pop this back into my planner, and it is giving me all the fall vibes. And I think it looks really good on the gold disc. So anyway, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.